Starting now? Live? Live, I don't see anything. Oh, okay. Here we go. There we go. I see it. There we go. Okay. I see it. Alright. Great. Woo. Alright. What the? Oh, my camera. Let me fix the camera here for a sec. Hey. What the? Ah, shoot. There we go. That's fine. Well, I didn't see what it looked like until I started helping your lives. Okay. Yes. Anyway. Hello, everybody. My name's Alsonic. Welcome to another live reaction video. Man, I wish I could cover this past Friday. So, I'm live react. In this video, I am doing a live reaction to... Let's show it up on screen. Pokémon Presents, February 27, 2026. Yes, I know. February 27th was a Friday. Shoot. I was like, God dang it. I was aware of this Presents, but then I realized, ah, shoot, I missed it. I missed it. Yeah, because at the time of me doing since the last video I was doing live, at the time of me doing the previous video that I was doing live, yeah, let me hide this for a sec. Yeah, the previous video I was doing, it's fine. The previous video that I did live, before now doing this one, was a video over Overwatch. It's like, when I was wrapping that video up, it's like I realized, oh, shoot. Like, I then realized right later on, it's like, yeah, this happened early in the morning, around the time I was just ending off the previous video that I had done live. If you remember which one that was, I already mentioned, it was something over Overwatch. Yeah, but, because this happened on a Friday. That previous video I was doing was on a Thursday. Like, all pulled an all-nighter doing that. It was already, like, past the time that this actually started. And I didn't realize until, like, after I got home from work that, oh, shoot, I had missed this. This was happening in the morning. Anyway, yeah, I could have saw this when it actually happened live, but I didn't. So, here I am, trying to do a live reaction to it. Gonna react to it anyway. And, yeah, I just want to see reaction to it. Is it always... Oh, I almost forgot to say. Yeah. Happy belated Pokemon Day. Yeah. Is it always Pokemon Day? Around it's almost like every time they do a Pokemon Presents, it's Pokemon Day. They always seem to do a Pokemon Presents on every time they do a Pokemon Presents, it's almost on Pokemon Day every single time they do a Pokemon Presents. As I remember in the past reaction videos where I've done a reaction to Pokemon Presents, it was on Pokemon Day. They seem to do a Pokemon Presents on every single day that happens to be a Pokemon Day. Every time they do a Pokemon Presents, it's on Pokemon Day. I know, it was a coincidence, but I guess they always seem to do that. Plus, it even says here in the description, so happy Pokemon Day. Happy Pokemon Day, traders. What did you think of today's Pokemon Presents? Gonna react to it right now. But I could have saw this on February 27th, but yeah, it's like 2 days. It's 2 days later as me doing this. Let me try to react to it. You know what? Let's just start already. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna react to this, and they say, I guess if I have any thoughts, I'll probably say my thoughts about it afterward, or I don't want to start vlogging again. I know sometimes at the end of at the end of me reacting to something, like sometimes, well, not really sometimes, I don't know what I'm saying. Sometimes I just end up, I don't know. No, I'm just gonna say sometimes anyway, because for some reason that's the word that I seem to want to be saying, even though that's not really what I want to say, but that's what's just coming out now. But for what I'm trying to say over here, yeah, the Pokemon. Oh my god, I'm losing my train of thought with what I'm trying to say here. Because I want to just get started on this thing already, but I'm like trying to say something here. And I just want to, yeah, I guess I just started vlogging about whatever. And it's like, oh, I don't want to stray from the whole point of me, what I was trying to do with this video. Me just reacting to just on like a Nintendo Direct or Pokemon Presents or whatever. Yeah, I'm not supposed to say my thoughts about it, but sometimes even when I don't have anything else to really say about it, any thoughts about it, and it's like I end up starting vlogging. So I don't know. We'll have to see towards the end of this video if I end up doing it or not. But anyway, let's just start this and see it already. Enough of me talking about whatever here or what I'm trying to do throughout this video. So okay, yeah, react to it and blah blah. You get it. All right, let's hit play. So it's his 30th anniversary. Shit, Pokemon's been around for 30 years. Right, Pokemon Presents, February 27, 2026. Yeah, it was in a queue. X that out. Oh, it's still in there. I added it in the queue just to show the thumbnail there. Alright, what the heck? Hit play on, see this already. Ah, then that does that. Boom, full screen. There we go. Ah, just. Ah. As it drops down like that. Let's start already. And I feel like every time I start and do a video and I do it live, I feel like there's something I want to say before I actually begin. I don't know. I feel like I always do that. Or really what I'm trying to say is what I'm trying to explain throughout the video, you know? Like the intro or whatever, but then you end up talking about something else. Like, the frig out. Like, let's just start already. Yeah, what am I trying to do now? I'm trying to grab this thing. There. Shoot. Okay. Begin. Yes. Seriously. Okay. Start already. Oh, I have to hit play. Well, I thought if I let go, it would have started already. What? Choose my own freaking hair with this. Trying to keep the headphones from falling off my head. Alright, start. Oh. Presents. And there we are. Feeling free. The first. Are they gonna do this again every time? Really? Yeah, past Pokemon games in the series leading up to the current one. That's what we're seeing here, aren't we? Clerks of this. It's always Pokemon Day on this. When they do Pokemon Presents, I guess. First Pokemon game. And then leading up to the recent one. Scarlet and what's it called? Violet? I forget.
Hello everyone. I'm Ishihara from the Pokémon Company.
Hello.
Today, February 27, is Pokémon Day. This is the date the Pokémon Red and Pokémon Green games were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokémon series.
That's Pokémon Day. February 27.
In those first two titles,
Day.
151 Pokémon made their appearance.
Yep.
Now,
that's why.
A total of 1,025 Pokémon have been discovered.
Already?
And these diverse Pokémon have been part of the stories trainers worldwide have been able to experience. This year marks the Pokémon series' 30th, a milestone reached because of your support. Thank you, each and every one of you. We hope you will all enjoy seeing how Pokémon continues to evolve. In today's broadcast, we'll share all the latest news about Pokémon.
Okay.
Please enjoy the presentation.
Hey, the Pikachu down there. Is it just me or is most people staring at the Pikachu or staring at the guy talking? How many people were just paying attention to Pikachu the whole time and not the guy who's talking? How many? How many people? Oh yeah, the classic Game Boy. As if I don't remember that thing. I used to have one of those. Well, I still have one of those. The tiny one. Yep, Pokemon Red and Blue. Oh. What the heck? Didn't even turn it on. Oh, I just saw that, okay. Yeah, I still have my old Game Boy. But it's not that exact color, it's a red one. It's the Game Music Collection. So just pop in and play music.
Masuda, and I handled the music and sound effects for the Pokemon Red version and Pokemon Blue version video games.
Okay.
You can now play all 45 songs from the games on the small player inspired by the Game Boy system. We took particular care to make the audio sound just like Game Boy, so I hope you enjoy listening while swapping out cartridges.
Pokemon Center. Yeah, the music. They get so many cartridges of red and blue. Just playing music. It's like, hello.
Hello, Pokemon trainers, and happy
Like
Pokemon
they
Day.
do that.
I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company International, and I'm thrilled to share news about the 2026 Pokemon World Championships, which will be taking place alongside our new fan experience, Pokemon XP in San Francisco.
Why so many games have become frustrated
Pokemon World
nowadays?
Championships will once again welcome
Because of
nearly
this sports
3,000
and
competitors
competitiveness.
from all over the world. Competitors in the video game championships will battle for the first time in Pokemon Champions, while their fellow competitors will battle in the Pokemon trading card game, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Unite. Each of the final matches of these games will be held at the Chase Center, an arena that's 3 times the size as last year's finals. Years ago, we started on a mission to create the most exciting Pokemon event for our competitors and their families. As the World Championships evolved, we saw an opportunity to expand even further and deliver a one-of-a-kind experience where trainers around the world can come together in celebrating their fandom. As we celebrate 30 years of Pokemon, we invite all of you to the inaugural Pokemon XP event. Fans of all ages can expect fun activities, including interactive exhibits, pin trading, cosplay showcases, unique panels, hands-on workshops, exciting partner collaborations, and of course, visiting the Pokemon Center pop-up store. To celebrate this new experience, today we're giving you a first look at a truly special piece of art illustrating Pokemon XP alongside the highly anticipated World Championships.
Yeah, that's what I find so frustrating about video games.
Whether you're joining us in person in San Francisco or from home on our live stream, we can't wait to see you this August.
Because of that.
Thank you, Pokemon trainers.
Because I would say the game looks pretty good. What game? What you talking about? Oh no, that's not a game. That's just the competition or competitive or whatever it's called. They haven't shown really any game yet. That's Pokemon trading card game thing. I just started like playing this thing a few days ago before this Pokemon Presents even happened on February 27th. It's like, when am I gonna get into it? Trying to play the Pokemon trading card game or Pocket version or whatever on the phone. So I recently did. Cause I just didn't do it like, I want to try and do it before they do another Presents. I don't want to say, oh, I haven't played it yet. Every time I do another react to another Presents, Pokemon Presents, both you two and you, I just watch at the same time and never mind. Celebrating 30 years, right? 30 years, releasing Soldiers worldwide. Yeah, so finally, 10 years of this now, too. Pokemon Go has been around for 10 years. I can't even remember the last time I even played Pokemon Go on my phone. It did, and then I kind of
a huge range of Pokemon that have appeared in Pokemon Go so far will return.
Because I hadn't played this in a long time.
And there's a 2-day Pokemon Go tour event starting tomorrow.
30th anniversary.
We also have a promo code to share.
Promo codes, yeah. I don't know, just for some reason I couldn't keep up with playing that game. For some reason I can't really explain. This shit, I would say the game looks pretty good. Like, what game were you talking about in the chat when you said that? Like, what the heck? What's this?
Let your curiosity shine!
So I wasn't looking away. What the heck? Masters EX. So seriously.
Pokemon Masters EX.
Every game doing something for the anniversary of the game. Excuse me, anniversary of Pokemon. So those are all the starters. It looks like all the starter Pokemon are there. Half remix. I don't know, maybe I didn't even notice. Just wait for teachers, partner. Evolve Forum. That's all. I don't know, we were trying to say what I was trying to say as I'm watching this at the same time. Ugh. I couldn't even say what I was even trying to say. It's fine. Never mind. I don't remember anyway what I was saying before. You and Pokemon Sleuth. Is that what that just was? Free lawful and Lucario, I forgot what it was called. Yeah. Right. Like, wake up! Really? It is new in Pokemon Sleep. New missions. We find new in Pokemon Sleep. Or never even played Pokemon Sleep, so I wouldn't know how that works.
To celebrate Pokemon Day, Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno will be joining the fray.
What
The
knows?
magnificent power of the 3 legendary bird Pokemon comes together. Soar stylishly into battle. You
Those
can
playable
participate in the
characters?
event to unlock their Unite licenses. And
Okay.
even more Pokemon are scheduled to be added. Don't miss what's coming.
What the heck, man? Okay. I don't know. Alright, I haven't played that game in a long time. A long while. Well, maybe I'll go back and play it again, I guess. Then I'll also play that. This game, yeah, this is what I was talking about. I just recently started playing this before seeing the Pokemon Presents. That's what I said a while ago already. As I didn't want to, like, say, oh, still have not played this, or tried playing this yet. But now I have. Of course. I would what? Oh yeah, we always had new boosters in there. This is what I was talking about a few minutes ago. I was just mentioning that. Trade card game pocket. Into the Goofy exclusive. Oh. Okay. Is this is I forgot the name of this. Oh, what you talking about? Pokemon Gale of Darkness XD. Yeah, that's what that was. The Goku. It's coming to Switch. Right. That's backwards, like virtual console thingy. Yeah, I'm just trying to. I barely never in this game. Nah, and I don't think I ever played it. Even though it came out on the GameCube. Nope. Like a shadow Pokemon. Shadow version of. Forgot that Pokemon's name. Lugia, right? Yeah, Lugia. Yeah, Shadow Lugia or something.
Hello everyone, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company.
Hello, Taco Tool.
I'd like to give you all some additional updates as we share the latest news on our games. First off, we have information regarding the Pokemon Fire Red version and Pokemon Leaf Green version games coming to Nintendo Switch.
Right.
The Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green games, remakes of the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games in Japan, were released on Game Boy Advance in 2004. Today, these games have been made available to play once more as download-exclusive titles on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. We also plan to make these titles compatible with Pokemon Home in the future. This way, you can bring Pokemon obtained in other Pokemon RPG series titles on adventures with you, or you can send Pokemon to visit Pokemon Champions. We hope you look forward to it.
We're just showing a bunch of anniversary events and all their recent Pokemon
we have
games.
some news about Pokemon Champions.
That's what I'm seeing throughout this. Like they do every year. Well, when they show presents on Pokemon Day. Like, what the? What is this? Okay. That was, what? I don't know. I'm not saying. It's just an ad. Ad for the game. The heck? Why are so many ads always strange? I don't know how they do ads. Okay. So they were all playing on the bus. Like, oh, what are the odds of that happening? Really? It's not real. You can't find that real. I don't know. What are the chances of that happening? What am I saying? I don't know. Old Tiger? That's what that was. Like the Mega Evolved Pikachu or something. But we got the championship belt. April 20th. Later this year. That's like next month. Because it's March 1st as we're doing this, reacting to this. What? Oh, they're the previous champion with the new one?
Next up is news about the Mega Dimension DLC for the Pokemon Legends ZA game. The newest title in the Pokemon series. Please take a look at this video.
Yet. Nope. I don't know if I'll ever get that game. Maybe, maybe not. Still have a new one. But... Dude, they're coughing. Dang it, start coughing over here. Went down the wrong pipe. Because the Mega Evolve. They're all, yeah, they're just showing them all Mega Evolve. The heck? I don't know when I'll ever get around to getting this game. If I'm even gonna bother playing it. I don't know. Who knows? Darkrai. Also, Mega Evolve form of Darkrai. Everyone having this Mega Evolution. So what the whole point of that is there's a bunch of Mega Evolutions of each and every Pokemon. Well, Mega Dimension. It's everything Mega Evolved related throughout the whole game or something. That's what they're showing here, I guess. Garchomp, Mega Evolved. I don't know, I've been seeing and hearing a lot of stuff about this before, like, it's not worth getting, but I sort of rather see for myself what a lot of people say about something. It's just me. Good DLC. Mega. Everything Mega. Mega Evolutions. In that game. I'm not sure what else.
A new Mega Evolution of Garchomp, Mega Garchomp Z, has been discovered.
What am I saying?
This mystery gift will become available for the Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC after this presentation concludes. After claiming this gift, you'll be able to detect a special hyperspace distortion where you can encounter Mega Garchomp Z. You can obtain a Garchompite Z stone by winning a battle against Mega Garchomp Z in the special pocket of hyperspace.
Okay.
Next up, we have some news about Pokemon Pokopia.
Pokopia. Yeah. This is what we're trying to talk about something while reacting to this. Maybe I'll say that for later. What the heck? Why does it look like Minecraft? Seriously? Seriously, it looks like Minecraft. They just put Pokemon in Minecraft. What? I really am mistaken. Because those blocks look like it's Minecraft or something. Pokemon music. I forgot what that Motto. There's a stereo version of Motto.
Is that curious-looking stereo of Rotom? Did it get enticed by the music and hop inside? It's really energetic and seems to go by DJ Rotom. What happens if you give it a CD in the game? It can help liven up the town with a variety of music. Ditto and the others are grooving to the beat too. Let's listen to DJ Rotom's specially selected tracks while I introduce you to the world of Pokemon Pokopia.
Right, Pokopia. I forgot what that game was. I forgot what Pokopia was. Because everything around it looked kind of like Minecraft. Weird, the blocks and everything. Pokemon inspired.
It seems like Ditto is working alongside other Pokemon to develop the town. Wow, they're sure fired up.
Minecraft. With Pokemon inspired.
Of course, you can't give your all on an empty stomach.
I don't know. Or
it looks like Riolu wants something to eat too.
But that's why I never, I think, saying something like that when seeing this. Huh? How do you cook? Stop talking about cooking.
Huh?
What?
That's so wet.
Oh my god, really? What? Greeted.
A greedent appeared. It sounds like everyone calls it Chef Dente.
Oh my god.
Chef Dente can teach you how to cook all sorts of dishes.
Silly, really?
Each Pokemon has different foods they prefer. Some dishes will even power up your moves when you eat them. This will make it even easier to develop the town.
You play as a Ditto that makes himself look like he's human. I literally forgot about that. That's Ditto. Ditto looks like a human being.
You can visit other players' towns.
I just now remember that.
You can play with up to 3 other people.
Human character looks so odd.
Let's play some hide and seek. I wonder where everyone's hiding.
It's Ditto trying to look like he's human.
There you are.
Ditto's not human.
There's someone here too.
Right. There's a Ditto up there.
Here's the last one.
Ditto trying to look like a human being.
You can transform into objects too.
Prof Hunt?
That was a fun game of hide and seek.
Really? So you put Prof Hunt in Pokopia.
By working together, you can even build something this big.
How is this not inspired by Minecraft? Yeah, you see it in a lot of games nowadays. And of course, Ditto.
Together, you can develop a town. Or go on far-off adventures.
How's it? New encounters
may await you as well.
Meets Pokemon or something.
Every day, the world gets bigger and bigger.
You see a lot.
Developing a town
what the heck was
one step at a time. Pokemon Pokopia. Available on March 5th.
Oh, it's not out yet. Well, it'll be out soon. This Thursday. Later this week. Hasn't been doing this. Available January 31st. What the? It's a Ditto thing there. Okay. Huh. Weird. Well, as we reaction to this.
Pokemon Pokopia releases next week on Thursday, March 5th. Yep. We hope you enjoy working with Pokemon to develop a town from the ground up.
Next week, when this was actually showing on Friday, February 27th.
Today, we covered all of the information you see here.
Right. It's all that stuff.
We'd like to end our presentation today with one final video for you all. Thank you for tuning in.
What is it? Well, it's the next generation already. Yeah. And to be honest, I did see a little bit of that before this. But if I had reacted to this when this actually happened on Friday, February 27th, that's what the presentation is. Probably would have saw this when it actually happened live. Huh? Like a sketchbook? Okay. What do we see here? I wasn't sure what game we were talking about when you said that in the chat earlier. I guess they wasn't paying attention. Unless we're talking about Pokemon Unite, maybe, I don't know. What am I seeing here? Is this all from stuff from past Pokemon games, or... I don't think it's true. The face of Pokemon. It's a Pokemon mascot, Pikachu. This is the next generation, isn't it? The next Pokemon generation. I'm just guessing. What? Yeah. A male and female Pikachu. You can tell by their tails. That's how you know it's a female Pikachu. Or male. Nah. What was all that? Why was there signal that? What? I don't understand what I was seeing there. I think I'm lost. Did I miss something? Yeah. I don't know. I'm watching all of that and I'm like, what? What was all of that? It's smooth. Yeah, it's like they're trying to tease out a newer generation. Because that's what I'm seeing here, right? I think. We see like a sketchbook and then we see you running around. It's really good. Is that intentional? Why do you have the Pokeball float in the air? That's just like in the recent Scarlet and Violet Pokemon game, where Pokeballs just float in the air. Shouldn't it just hit the ground? I guess they do that intentionally. I don't know. What the? Who are these? Oh. Prompt. What the? It's like a dog. Pom-pom. The frog. Equa? Wait, what? I can't pronounce this. What is this? This must be, yeah, the new generation. Those are the 3 starter Pokemon, weren't they? That's what I'm guessing. Yeah. That's why I meant by, I think I saw a little bit of this earlier. Those 3 Pokemon is what I meant when I saw it earlier. Yeah, this is the new generation. What's it called again? I don't know what it was called. Winds. Pokemon Winds and Pokemon Waves. Winds and Waves. Pokemon Winds and Pokemon Waves. Global simultaneous release in 2027. Next generation, there you go. Yeah, that is the next generation. I feel like they do this every Pokemon Presents. They do that every Pokemon Presents. And there you go. What? Kind of weird. I was like, what? The way they did that trailer. I saw some familiar things, like why was a Pokeball floating in the air after you caught a Pikachu in that trailer? The way they did that trailer was odd, the way it started out. It's like, okay. Yeah, newer generation. I had that. Like I said, as I said before, I recently started playing Pokemon trading card game Pocket. As I remember, every time I react to a Pokemon Presents, I'm like, gee, I still hadn't played the Pokemon trading card game Pocket version on the smartphone. And this time, yes, I have. I started playing it recently before this presentation even happened. This Pokemon Presents. Yeah, it's like, because I didn't want to, like, say, oh. No, I didn't want to, like, mention that I hadn't played it yet, again, after doing another reaction to a Pokemon Presents. Because I feel like I'd already said that in this video, but wasn't sure I really said it. I was talking throughout this whole thing, just about what I'm seeing here. Yeah, there's just a bunch of announcements for the anniversary of Pokemon throughout each of in every one of those games they showed. Those are already existing Pokemon games that already exist, right? And they're just in-game events within those Pokemon games that have already been out. So, yeah, right. Yeah, it's like why every Pokemon game is like so much of the same thing. Something like that. Or it's just, oh, newer Pokemon. Recycle the same old thing, but just newer Pokemon, really? I don't know. That's just what I see from observation. It's like, isn't that just how sequels just are in general? Like, I don't know how else to explain it, but that's my response to why you see so many sequels. They're pretty much the same with the previous game. Like, my response to that is always like, well, you play the previous one, and yeah, it's just the... probably would like the next one, I guess. I can't remember what it is I always said. of what my response to what sequels are so much the same. Because, I mean, if it was an entirely different game, then why call it a sequel? That's how I feel about it. If it's just a completely different from the predecessor, I don't know why you would call it a sequel. Doesn't make sense to me. Just something similar yet different in its own way compared to the previous game in the series. Yeah. I mean, to me personally, I feel like if there's no, like, story-wise or anything to it, then what's the point of having a sequel if there's no continuation of a story? That's the only reason I see there being a sequel to a previous game. The story or something like that. But if there's not really... I guess at one point then they like stop, or what am I even saying? They stop doing stuff with story-wise. You have to be too concerned about having not played the first game. Or... I don't know, I guess I'm having a hard time putting words what I'm trying to say there about sequels, but yeah. Right. I don't know if I'll ever play Pokemon ZA or whatever. It's like another one of those Pokemon Legends of Arceus games. Yeah, I feel like there's so many Pokemon games I haven't really continued playing or haven't even finished. I have been playing lately. Yeah. Of course, the reason for that is the reason I've said so many times already. I don't feel like explaining that again. Nah. With the content I continue to create on my channel, I can't really find time to do playthroughs. I know I've said that before in the past. If you're familiar with what I'm talking about, you know what I do on my channel in general, aside from these reaction videos. Yeah, stuff like reaction videos and vlogs or playthroughs or whatever, that's stuff off to the side for what I mainly do. Which I've been keeping off with my videos, you know. I've said I'm gonna change up with how I do seasonal events. Like, of course, I've always changed up how I do them. Kinda, like, changed up how I execute it. Things change over time. Yeah. So, that was... Yeah, oddly enough, kind of felt like what I'd expect from the Pokémon Presents. You remember how they do the Pokémon Presents every year on Pokémon Day. It's like I said before, it feels like they do a Pokémon Presents on Pokémon Day. February 27th is Pokémon Day, right? Yeah, that's what the guy at the beginning of this Pokémon Presents said. I don't remember names. But yes, right. So, yeah, it's just a bunch of, you're just announcing all the different, yeah, it's just a bunch of announcements on already existing Pokemon games. That's kind of what you tend to see throughout every Pokemon Presents, at least from what I remember. It's like, I kind of did the same thing in this Pokemon Presents from the previous Pokemon Presents. Only towards the end, they started talking a bit about Pokemon ZA. And then, towards the end of this one, they just started talking about the newer generation. Yeah, that's how every Pokemon Presents plays out. Excuse me. Look, these in-game events for the 30th anniversary of Pokemon Day was on February 27th. Couldn't react to this on that day, but I was still finishing up the previous live video I did. That's why I didn't react to this in the morning it happened. The previous live video I did before this one, yeah, that was on Thursday. Thursday night into Thursday morning, because I pulled an all-nighter doing that. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I do that. Like, what the heck? Yeah. Like, yeah, maybe I should start finding that ahead of time. You know, end up doing that too. Not exactly a mistake, but doing that every single time. I'm not sure how to make really clear sense what I'm saying right now at this point, but yeah, so that was that Pokemon Presents. Like, yeah, I'm glad I at least tried Pokemon the trading card game Pocket before reacting to another Pokemon Presents. Because like I said earlier, I didn't want to react to another Pokemon Presents and then say, oh, I still haven't played that yet. But I already have. So I did. Yeah, it's just you're collecting Pokemon cards, but digitally. You know, I kind of like that. Yeah, I like that idea. Collecting Pokemon cards, but digitally. Because my whole collection of Pokemon cards, I used to collect Pokemon cards. I used to. But half of my collection just gone. Went. I wouldn't say it's just missing. Because I knew where they were, but sadly I couldn't recover them. Something happened to them. And yeah. So half of my Pokemon cards collection is like gone. Sucks. So, and that's just the problem with owning something physical. But I guess when it's digital, you don't have to worry about like losing something, you know? Oh, it's digital. You have to worry about losing it if it's something physical. Like, oh, where did I put that? Like something physically that you actually had. I guess that's the trade-off, the drawback. The downside is when you have something physical, you might accidentally misplace it or you lose it. You can't remember where you put it. Like it went missing. But I guess with digital, even though you don't have a physical of something holding your hand, you don't have to worry about losing something physical. Because it's digital. You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess that's the upside I see in having something that's digital, even though it's not a physical, like Pokemon card. But yeah, I guess that's just kind of what I like about it. The Pokemon. Because you're collecting the cards digitally, which I'm okay with. That's fine. I always liked collecting things. And where somebody at one point got in the... Isn't that what they call gacha games? It's a game where you collect stuff, right? Like, Pokemon. Isn't Pokemon technically kind of a gacha game? Pokemon? Because you get these Pokemon packs, right? You don't know what you're going to get in the Pokemon pack, which is similar to the idea of loot boxes, right? You open up this pack of cards to see what cards you get inside the Pokemon pack, right? You don't know what you're going to get. Like a mystery box thing. What you're going to find in the mystery box? What you're going to find in the loot box? The same kind of thing. When you buy a pack of cards and then you open it up to see what cards you get in there. The booster pack, that's what they call them, right? Booster packs. What are you gonna get in the booster pack? You gotta open up to see what you get. Yeah. That feels like a thing they've always have done before they've done it in video games. They've done it with trading cards. Open up a pack of cards, you don't know what trading cards you're gonna get in it. I used to collect baseball cards or Pokemon cards or Yu-Gi-Oh cards back then. And I remember saying that. Oh my god, am I talking about something I remember saying since the last Pokemon Presents that I did a reaction to? Yeah, I've said something. I'm starting to remember I've already talked about something like this before in my previous reaction video to a Pokemon Presents. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that again. As I remember already in the last video, I picked up a random Pokemon card that I had, and you guys only saw the back of it. When I flipped over, I was like, oh, I didn't see what card it was. I just pulled it up from there, and then I showed what it was. It just randomly picked up. I didn't see what it was. Just like then when I showed you, I was like, oh, it's a Dodrio. That's what it was. That three-headed third Pokemon. That's what the Pokemon card was. It was just a random card I picked up from back there behind my computer. Not behind my computer, it's up on the shelf. On my computer stand or whatever desk. It's behind the monitor, not directly behind the monitor. Just, I guess I can show you what I'm talking about. But then again, what you call it, lamp? I don't want to blind your eyes. I have a ring lamp. I don't know what you call it, ring lamp? Not a ring lamp. I feel like if I showed you and I get blinded in the eyes by it. Ah, with people watching the video. Hang on, one sec. Oh, right, here it is, here it is. Like, I've already talked about this before. This is why I don't want to... I feel like I want to pick up my camera right here that I'm moving right now and just show you. That's why you see so much light. It's the reflection of light off my hand. Yeah, it's pretty bright. So, well, if I stare directly at it, yeah, you know, it doesn't really hurt my eyes because it's not that turned up right, but, you know, these things right here. Yeah, I have one of these things. That's what's up there, from behind. You can't see it, but if I picked up this camera and point it in that, like, turn the camera and point you guys so you can see what I'm talking about back there, with most of my collection of Pokemon cards are back there. Some of them, anyway. It's not my entire collection of Pokemon cards, because half of them went missing. Like, I used to have a Blastoise or Venusaur or Charizard. They were holographic Pokemon cards. I used to have those part of my collection. Then when half my collection went missing, now it's like, oh, I don't have them anymore. What happened? It's just like I had them. I guess long story short, I had them at one point, and it's like accidentally left them at this, I guess you could say, a friend's house or whatever. Someone I knew accidentally left them over there, and I never recovered them, got them back, and it's like, well, what happened to them? Yeah. That's why Sunday half my Pokemon cards went missing. Not missing like I don't know where they went, but that sucks how that happens. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to shine some bright light in your eyes. That's why I didn't want to pick up my camera and turn the camera so you guys can see over there. See where I'm pointing at and where I'm talking about. Otherwise, I guess I just turn it off. As I told you, this light is connected. That's why there's so much bright light right here. Like, you can see the reflection of the light off my hands, why it's so bright. You see what I did? Yeah, this thing is back there. As if I picked up this camera here, my webcam, and turned it, you could see back there where I'm talking. You would how to get light shine to your face. I don't want to hurt your eyes. People watching the video through the webcam, don't want to hurt your eyes. Otherwise, I'd just turn it off, the light off. I think you probably wouldn't be able to see back there. Yeah, what the heck, I'll turn it off. Yeah, I turned it off. Now it's kind of dimmed, dark. I'll turn it back on. Let me turn it back on. Now it's back on. Yeah, hello. Hey, Runasabu. Yeah, so, am I doing it again? Am I starting to vlog again after the end of a reaction video? Yeah, I don't want to start vlogging. Sometimes I start, well, it feels like a thing that it feels like a thing I just started doing. At the end of me reacting to something in my reaction video, in the second half of the video, I just start vlogging. I don't know, man. Yeah. Well, hey, Runasabu. Or anyway, we're done. I don't want to just drag this on anymore. Really just talking about my thoughts or anything related to this Pokemon Presents. Yeah, I know I might try and go in-game on some of those games that were featured in this Pokemon Presents. The games have already been out. But they decided to put those... What the... What is this? Oh, that's what that was. Now I was just curious. I wanted to see what this was. I just moved to that point in the video.
Let your curiosity shine!
That thing, you know, that's just that point in the video. Over here. Promo code. It's for a chance to encounter Pokemon you choose. Promo code distribution. Valid until Monday, March 2nd. Tomorrow as we doing this. Oh, Monday, March 22nd at 6 o'clock UTC. The time to research is available until Sunday, March 8th. Oh, so that it begins, it's valid, it doesn't work until March 2nd. So yeah, you're not able to use this promo code until March 2nd. Which is tomorrow as we're doing this. because I'm doing it on March 1st. I didn't react to this on Friday, which is Pokemon Day was on Friday, March 27th. Like I said, I feel like they do a Pokemon Presents on every single like Pokemon Day. It's like they say it's Pokemon Day. It's Pokemon Day. Every Pokemon Presents that they do, and they do a Pokemon Presents they do a Pokemon Presents on every single Pokemon Day. That's what I've noticed. I say that because I noticed in my previous reaction videos we reacted to it. Like I feel like I've said this already and I'm saying it again throughout this video. Yeah, I don't know. I was just scrolling down here at the bottom of the screen. I was like, what is that? And I got curious, so that's when I saw what this was. Is that Red from Pokemon Red? Yeah, that's Red from Pokemon Red, right? Pokemon Red, like red and blue version. Or it's not Ash. I guess kind of looks like Ash Ketchum, kinda, but no, it's red. Yeah, it's red. Red, the Pokemon trader. Red, I don't know. Is that what they call them? Red? I don't know. It's red, right? I can't remember anyway. Now Pokemon Red or whatever. Wow. A Pokemon Red version or blue version. So... Yeah. They're just announcing announcements of in-game events for the anniversary of Pokemon. Yep. That's what you see in every one of these Pokemon Presents, at least until I remember it. Announcements, surely. See if I can find it again. Pokemon Sleeve. That's Pokemon Calf. Okay. There they are. How they're putting these three Pokemon Unite. They just ran out of ideas and they decided to put these three Pokemon in Pokemon Unite. This right here. Why they would show Pikachu in here?
To celebrate
this here. Pokemon Unite. To celebrate Pokemon Day and Pokemon Unite. Yeah.
Pokemon Day, Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno will be joining the fray.
These three. So they're putting these three Pokemon in there. I was like, what? But aren't these Pokemon like already on the map? As you play on the map, they're non-playable characters. NPCs. Non-playable characters. Yeah, these three Pokemon were originally non-playable characters. NPCs, right? NPC, non-playable characters. Yeah, all three of these. Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres. Or, butcher the name. Yeah, just say it. Let me say it again.
Celebrate Pokemon Day. Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno will be joining
Moltres, Articuno, yeah.
the fray.
So now they're making these three playable characters when they were just non-playable characters originally. You would see them show up on the map. Just to destroy a goal zone, the opposing team's goal. That's what you would use them for, right? To try and take out the opposing Pokemon's, the opposing team's, goal. It would destroy the opposing team's, like, goal. That you see in here, they actually attack the goal. Right, here, we'll play it again.
The magnificent power of the three legendary bird Pokemon comes together. Soar stylishly into battle.
So they attacking the goal, or is it just... Because I remember, it's like, if you played Pokemon Unite, you know what I'm talking about. You would try and get them to, like, move over, and that way it's easy to score Pokemon goals. You got the AO energy inside the goal. That's how you use these three Pokemon. And now you play as them instead of as non-playable characters. That's what I noticed about it. If you know what I'm talking about. Are you also playing after this or reacting only? You mean what? Playing this game after this? Or just playing something after this? I mean, I don't know. I already did a video. It was this video. Why would I do another video shortly after this one? I could do something like that, but I wasn't planning on doing that in the first place. I don't know. No. Wasn't gonna. Well, I could. I could play one of these games that were shown in this Pokemon presentation. This Pokemon Presents. I could play one of these games after reacting to this reaction video that was this video I was reacting to in this reaction video. I could. I wasn't thinking about doing that originally, but yeah, well, there's probably something else I was gonna get to and try and do after I've done this video. If there's something else, if there's gonna be another video that I might do tomorrow. I know, I don't want to like say what I'm gonna try and do and then it suddenly doesn't happen. I hate doing that because I want to sound like, why'd I just say this? And then it doesn't, it ends up not happening. You know what I mean? I don't want to say something and then the next little thing you know, it doesn't happen. I don't want to say something and it ends up not happening. I don't like doing that towards the end of a video, but that sometimes happens. No, I don't want to sound like I'm lying. Like, I'm going to try and do this, and then it doesn't happen. I don't like it when that happens. I'm not too happy about when that happens. Just, yeah, I'm like, that's why I said, we'll see, maybe. You always listen carefully. I always say, maybe I'll do this, or we'll see when that happens, sort of thing. So, I know. Why do you want to, like, you playing after this or reacting only? I'm just doing this reaction video for Desadu. Were you asking me if I was going to play a game or something after doing this reaction video? You wanted to hop on and see if I'm online in that game, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, I could. I mean, is Dead by Daylight 2v8 over yet? Is it over or is it still going on? It's over now, right? It ended? Did it already end? 2v8? 2v8's over now, right? Because I haven't played during the last week. We are playing 2v8 in a few minutes. Oh, you're playing 2v8 in a few minutes. Okay. Well, maybe I'll jump on and play that with you after I end this. So, yeah, I haven't played Pokemon Unite in a long time, but yeah, who knows if I'll probably jump and play it again. Get these 3 Unite licenses for these 3 Pokemon. Yeah, it's like, what? These Pokemon, I remember originally not being non-playable characters. They were non-playable characters. You would see them when you roam around the map. A Pokemon MOBA. Only MOBA I tend to play from time to time, since I don't play MOBAs as much as I used to back then. So, yeah, I don't know how much I used to play, like, Dota 2 or League of Legends or Smite, when Smite was still around, but now Smite is gone. Because the people behind Smite, Hi-Res Studios, has a habit of abandoning their old games. Like, why do they do that? And they move on to new games, they just abandon their old ones. Like, the heck, man. Yeah, they've been doing that, if you've noticed. Why that? They've been paying close attention to what happens to all the old games that they used to have. Like Paladins, like, is that what it's called? Paladins? That game's gone now. They stopped supporting it, and it's like, why they stopped supporting their games? Like Tribes Ascend, for example. Showing that company keeps doing that. Just to move on to a newer game, they abandon their already previously. Like, what the heck? I don't know, man. Weird how that company does that. What company does that? Weird. Could just leave it there for players to continue playing in it. Weird.
You can participate in the event to unlock their Unite licenses.
Yeah.
And even more Pokemon are scheduled to be added. Don't miss what's
coming. Yeah, they're showing that was...
And even more Pokemon are scheduled to be added. Don't miss...
That's the 3 generation. Let's see what they're doing here. I think I remember very early on in this game's life cycle, alright? Very early on, the Pokemon Unite, when Pokemon Unite like came out, you could play as the 3 starter Pokemon, you know, at some point. The 3 starter Pokemon from the first generation are playable in Pokemon Unite, you know. Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. They're third evolved form, you know, a third evolved form of each of them, you know, Blastoise, Charizard, and Venusaur could all be playable, right? In Pokemon Unite. And this is the second generation of the second generation starter Pokemon. Yeah, that's what this is. This is the second generation of starter Pokemon that we're seeing here up here on screen. Notice that's what they're doing here now with this. Did they already do that? Like with the first generation, and then do with another generation, I think already. Now they're doing it with these three. Let's forgot what the pre-evolved form of this Pokemon was. What's it called? Shoot. Chikorita? Is that what it is? Chikorita? And this is a Cyndaquil, right? The fully evolved form of Cyndaquil and Totodile, right? Totodile. Yeah, I can't believe I remember the names of the name of those Pokemon. Yeah, Totodile is the evolved form is Feraligatr, right? That's the Pokemon I would get in what generation these three Pokemon are from. Oh, aren't these from the third generation? Not the second generation. This is the third generation. This is Pokemon Gold, right? Gold version. Pokemon Gold and Silver. That's what these are. Yeah, these are from Pokemon Gold and Silver. Okay. Yeah, because I remember getting this Pokemon as my starter Pokemon in Pokemon Gold version. That's what these are from. These are from Pokemon Gold version. Okay. Yeah, I remember now. It's from Pokemon Gold version. These right here.
What's coming?
The Electrode Volleyball World Tour is coming through. What? Weird. Yeah, I've not touched that gameplay in a long while. Yeah. And this game, I just recently started playing this. I'm not gonna say that again that I just did. I'll repeat myself again, but yeah, I'm glad I finally started playing that game. Yeah, this Pokemon trading card game talking. Why I say glad I finally started playing? Because I don't want to react to another Pokemon Presents, and I've not played it yet. What the frick? Because I always keep saying I want to try and play that. And it's like, I don't want to end up reacting to another Pokemon Presents, and I have not played it, and only end up saying I still have not played it yet. But no, I have. Finally, I already played it. The frick. Like a few days ago, before this Pokemon Presents was even happened. Because I just, I don't know what I'm doing. Weird. And I say a few days ago because it feels like it was recent. But, yeah. Pokemon trading card game pocket. What do I think of it so far? Seems alright. Nice. Still kind of new to it because I just recently started playing it. Because I just remembered. Because I guess part of it was like, I just remembered like, oh shoot, a Pokemon Presents is coming up soon. So I immediately like got on my phone and was like, you have not started playing this yet. Start! Ah! Because I don't want to say I still had not played the game. I don't want to end up saying that at the end of me reacting to another Pokemon Presents. Funny. That had to do that. It's like, what, about, how long has Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket been out? Yeah, how long has this game been out? Let's see here. Let's just watch to see how long it's been out. Does it say anywhere in here how long this stuff? I forgot when this game came out. When did this come out for the smartphone? When? That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, you collect Pokemon cards digitally, which I like the idea of doing that. I'm fine with that. I used to collect them physically, but then I lost. Yeah, I used to collect Pokemon cards physically, like physical Pokemon card, like actually physically collect them. But then half my collection went missing, and now I lost half my collection. Was too happy about that, and then I just got into just doing it this way. And then the fact is, you don't have to worry about losing anything because it's digital, not like a physical copy where you can accidentally misplace it and you don't know where you placed it and it went missing. That's the right side of that. That's kind of what I like about it. That's how I look at it. But yeah, from here now, so this is already in there now. I saw this booster pack. I saw this booster pack in the game already. Or at least something about it, like coming to the game. It's in there now, so it's already been out. Open up to 30 booster. Wait, what? Did I not see this earlier when I reacted this earlier in this video? 30 days of gifts to celebrate 30 years of Pokemon. It's here. You can get special reward by logging in each day. Well, yeah. Available Friday, February 27, 2026 at 4 o'clock UTC on Saturday, June 27, 2026 at 5:29 UTC. That's the duration of this. Open up to 30 booster packs. We can open up to 30. Within a single day? No. They're just saying up to 30. Because they have a total of 30 booster packs as of now. Yeah, sorry if it looks like, I'm off screen. I don't want to do that. For more information, please check the in-game news thread. You can obtain special accessories from missions every day for 3 days. Yeah. They're available Friday, February 27th. It's already available at 4 o'clock UTC to Saturday, June 27, 2026. That's the duration of when that's available. For how long? So that's like March, April, May, 3 whole months. So this is available for 3 whole months. It's after May, it's June. Yeah. That's only for 3 whole months. I didn't play this. I just recently started playing it before this. You can log in now to get this. I can log in now, get this. Right now. Pick Hourglass. Pack Hourglass. Open up to 10 booster packs, right? That accessory is celebrating 30 years of Pokemon. You can play that binder and display board, yeah. Yeah. I was just curious, I wanted to see. Yeah, and that's the Nintendo Classic, Nintendo GameCube, exclusive Nintendo Switch 2. It's that Pokemon EX. Not Pokemon EX, what am I saying? Oh my god. What is that? The GX, or what's it called? For the GameCube game. The re-release of that GameCube game coming to the Switch 2. What the heck? I guess I'll show it again. I already saw it earlier in this video. I already reacted to this. I don't need to look at it again. It's like called Shadow Lugia or something. Yeah, right. Right. Ah! That old GameCube game. Yep. Pokemon XD. Yeah, what darkness? Just start. Yeah, that's what it was. Alright, that's enough. We don't need to see it again. I've already seen it. I already reacted to it earlier in this video. Don't need to see it again. And I guess I'm kind of recapping stuff here all of a sudden. I'm just talking to how I've seen. Oh, that was on the... Yeah, original the GameCube. But yeah, those are just little announcements for already existing Pokemon goods. Of course. Don't know if I'll ever play Pokemon ZA. And it came out with a DLC called Mega. Right? Mega Dimension. Pokemon ZA Mega Dimension. Yeah. Right? Yeah, Mega Dimension. We can encounter a Mega Garchomp Z by claiming a mystery gift. This on screen. Yeah, Garchompite? Z-Stone? A Z-Stone. A Z-Stone? I can do a Z-Stone and Mega Evolve on? I'm like, what? I don't know. I haven't even played that game. I don't know if I ever will or not, but who knows? If that'll ever happen. And they showed the 3-star Pokemon of Pokemon Wind. Again, like every Pokemon game looks pretty much the same as the predecessor, but just added newer stuff. And you see that with a lot of sequels. That's just how a lot of sequels are. Yeah. And that seems normal to me about sequels. Like that Pokemon Wind. Let's just show it one more time on there. Yeah, let's see. Yep. Pokemon wins. Pokemon wins and Pokemon lives. The two next generations. Global simultaneous release in 2027. And that's the end of the video. Yeah. That's the end of the video. And yeah, that was the end of the video. Right. And I guess I ended up doing it again. That's what we saw towards the end. It's like, okay. Yeah. Oh, maybe I'll play some of those. I feel like I even said that in the previous Pokemon Presents, which happened last year. Last year on this, on February 27, 2020. Yeah, February 27, 2025. Sadly, I didn't react to this Pokemon Presents on February 27th of 2026. I saw this 2 days later, on March 1st, sadly. It's like, I knew I was aware of it, I just slipped my mind. I was like, oh shoot, I forgot about it. I forgot it was happening in the morning on Friday. So, as I was wrapping up the previous live video, and as I mentioned earlier at the beginning of this video, if you're seeing this live, or whether you're seeing this live or not. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, that's enough me talking about this stuff. So, yeah, maybe, we'll see. I don't know. But, yeah. I know I said a few times throughout my videos, even keeping with my videos, that what I said I'm going to try and do with the content that I create, I want to be able to have more time to just be able to work on recorded videos, then edit them, and then upload them, since I do so many live videos on seasonal events. Like how I change up on how I do seasonal events. I was going to bring that up. And saying that across each and every one of my past videos, even up to this one. You remember me mentioning that? It's just, I don't know, I always kept mentioning that. But, yeah. See what happens. Yeah. Never saying if I'm going to go on vacation from doing anything seasonal event related. Who knows? Weird. Never saying that at the end of the 2025 on the yearly recap vlog or whatever. Or was it the last day of New Year's Eve before New Year's Day? I did that vlog video. Yeah, anyway. Alright, well, anyway. Right, that's it for this reaction video. I'll see if I can jump in and play along with you, Runasadu, if you want. As you said, you're about to play some 2v8 in a few minutes. Like, okay. I guess I can jump in playing that along with you guys then. Just like you asked me earlier, are you also playing after this or reacting only? I wasn't gonna play anything from within this video, of course not. So, just want to stick to playing on this being a reaction video, of course. So yeah, that's it for me reacting to doing this reaction video of me reacting to the Pokemon Presents of February 27, 2026. You know, I reacted to this 2 days later, because it's like, completely forgot about it. I was like, oh shoot, I would have do the reaction to this on Saturday, and here I am doing it on Sunday anyway, so that's fine. But here, so yeah, alright, anyway, that's it. So yeah, I don't know. I guess if you guys had any like thoughts or whatever about anything with this Pokemon Presents, I guess you want, I guess you could share with me what you guys think in the comments down below about anything that I reacted to in this reaction video. You could let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to. Totally to. I'm kind of curious to hear what you guys think about anything from this Pokemon Presents on February 27, 2026, aside from what I said. So, yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you'd like. Or, I guess you can join this video and let me know whether or not you did with the, like button. You know, that is totally up to course, that helps out so I know what you guys like to see more of on my channel. You know? So, yeah. Of course, if you're new, you know, you're new to my channel, I guess if you watched this far, you've seen this for the first time, I guess. If you like to see more content like this, or my other content I create on my channel, you know, you could subscribe or yada yada, whatever, you know, bell notification, find subscribe on now, you know, so don't miss another live video upload again, because I tend to do a lot of videos live, if you want to catch it live. Otherwise, you don't have to worry about catching it live, because you'll still see it, you could still end up seeing it anyway, as it'll just be a video, whether it's uploaded or done live, you can still see it anyway, but, yeah, so they notify, that's the notifications for, but, you know, of course, or, you know, we can, yeah, like see more, then, yeah, you can do that. You know, I'm trying to wrap this up. Yeah, and, you know, you can follow me across all my socials. It's not sometimes I might do something else outside of over here on my YouTube channel. Because this is where I'm mostly at, over here on my YouTube channel doing something. But sometimes I might do something outside of my YouTube channel, like across all my other socials, which of course you can find in the description down below. Oh, if you want to keep up with everything I'm doing and not miss a thing across all the socials, I can totally let you guys know whatever I might be doing next. If I'm doing something outside of YouTube, like sometimes going live on Twitch or something like that, or you want to reach me on the Discord or whatever. You know how it is. It's all description down below. You want to keep up with it. Yada yada yada. You know how that stuff is. Want to keep up with everything and not this thing. Follow us on all our socials. Yada yada. You know. Of course, you want to see everything not this thing. You know. So anyway, yeah. I'll see you guys next time in the next video, whether it's live or upload, you know, whenever you're seeing this. Thanks for lurking in the chat. It's nice seeing Aruna Sadhu. And if you're still here, by any chance, I'll see if I could join you in Dead by Daylight and then 2v8. These guys said they're going to play 2v8 in a few. But, yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for those who said we were talking in the chat earlier. Because I couldn't read the screen name earlier. It was, Tunic earlier in the chat said, I would say the game looks pretty good. I said, what game were you talking about? I wasn't sure what game he was talking about earlier inside this reaction to the new reaction something. What game looked pretty good? I'm trying to look back and see what it was. Because they were talking about the esports related stuff. Unless you probably were talking about Pokemon Unite. I was not sure what you were even talking about at the time. It's weird. That's what he said in the chat. First that I would say the game looked pretty good. I'm like, what? I got confused there. So I wasn't sure what game he was talking about. Probably was talking about when they were talking about the Pokemon Championship thing. Or Pokemon Go, I don't know. I was trying to remember what he said there in chat. But yeah, thanks for lurking. Thanks for lurking in the chat. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for watching. Whether you're seeing this live or not. So, yeah, I'll see you next time. So, yeah, like always, you know. And with that said, yeah, thanks for watching. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye! Woo! Oh yeah, like what am I doing? Like oh yeah, oh, excuse me. What the heck? That was weird. Yeah. Oh yeah, like, bye. See you later. I'll see you later. Next time. Right. And I don't know, voice just what? I don't know, voice crack or something. I don't know. Excuse me. Yeah. So. See you later, guys. Yes. Bye-bye. Bye, Anna. I don't know if you're still here or not, by any chance, Rude Sabi. I'll see if I hop on and join you guys. You know, you mentioned what you said in the chat. Yes. See you guys later. back. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Of course. Yes, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Me checking out. Oh, me doing this live reaction to the Pokemon Presents of February 27, 2026. When I reacted to it 2 days later, because I didn't come back and react to it in time. It happens. Like, oh well. Yeah, I still got around to reacting to it anyway, as I wanted to. So, yep. Right. Thanks again for being here, whether you're seeing this live or not. Thanks for watching. Yep. Thanks for watching. Yep. Wait. We're doing this live reaction to the Pokemon Presents of February 27, 2026. Pokemon Day. That was Pokemon Day. It's always a Pokemon Day on February 27. I feel like they do a Pokemon Presents every February 27 of every year. That's what I've noticed. Yeah. Right. Like I said, thanks so much for watching. We're doing a reaction video to that Pokemon Presents of February 27, 2026. I'll see you next time. Yep. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Yep. Good. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Yeah. Bye. Yeah. Sorry. That was weird. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Yes. All right. Bye. Yeah.